Oh, this is so crazy. I was literally just watching Nefertiti Medium Prophetess channel on one of her lives that already ended maybe about an hour or so ago. I took a screenshot of it. And ma'am, I apologize. I don't mean to put your picture up there like that, but I just want people to know who you are. But she said something in the part of the live that she's doing, because I like to watch her because she be going hard on these people, like the gang stalkers that be coming to her live. Baby, she do not play. But anyways, 33 right there. But yeah, it's just crazy because she says something about somebody in the top of the occult, or like a higher up in the occult, told this people to leave you alone. And then all of a sudden I got an instant flashback, like she says, in my third eye, like a vision in my mind about something that happened to me before I was placed in the psychiatric hospital, where they had Snoop Dogg come and try to talk to me, to tell me to back down and back off. And then the way I spoke to them about them being old ass niggas, and they out here trying to attack me, and I'm a younger than them and younger than them person, and they supposed to be the ones who teach and be better for the next generation. And then the way I spoke to him, he's like, yeah man, leave her alone. The way his face had mashed up, like, ooh, don't mess with her, y'all. Don't fuck with her. That's the way his face went when he spoke to me. Like, not saying necessarily it was exactly Snoop Dogg, but I would not be surprised, because allegedly us. I mean, wouldn't say allegedly. I meant to say potentially us chosen ones are the real stars. That's why they be. I had said something like this to one of the people they sent to gang stalk me, and it changed his perspective, and that's why they start, like, they get mad at the people, the gang stalkers, and then they'll attack the gang stalkers, because then they start trying to side with me, like after I spoke some sense into them and kind of woke them up. And I noticed every time they were starting to get woke up, or I was telling them some stuff that was making them see like they're on the wrong side, all of a sudden something happens to them, like they get some karma for something, and they'll come and tell me about it, or I'll see it happen with my own eyes. So that's the messed up part though. But 222 right there. But I remember Snoop Dogg telling them to leave me alone. And I'm gonna just say this real quick. I all of a sudden heard Chris Bridges, aka Ludacris, said, I don't want that bitch exposing me. And I get what he mean, because I remember, so that must mean that was him I had seen in that cruiser one time. That the were the old version of the police cars that they used to use before they upgraded to like these Ford, whatever you call them, the newer Ford SUV looking cars, and the Charger cars and stuff like that. I remember I saw one Camaro or Challenger one, but that might have just been like a prototype one for a parade. But anyways, I remember, and when I thought about like 2 or 3 days ago, I remember hearing it just faintly in the background, saying his voice of his song saying, "Move, get out the way." I just tried not to say too much curse words, but move, get out the way, get out the way. I was like, well, you better get out the way, because and then I ain't hear no more stuff. It's like not psychological. It's like psychic hearing that I forgot what that's called. Clairaudience. That's what I have, because I pick up on it, just like those police officers that was coming to fuck with me that time. Sorry about that. They had I heard them in my mind before they made that turn around the block and came back and messed with me, even though I no longer was parked there. They still came after me because that was their intention, because I saw them going across the street, like passing on the cross street where I was making my last delivery for DoorDash at this Egyptian place, apartment complex. Now that I'm speaking of, they're gonna start trying to do renovations and start changing some of this stuff up by the time a lot of people see it. So nobody knows if they, if they can, because they've already done that to two places. They tore the places down so it can look like I was just delusional. But no, y'all, that ain't finna work on me, because I know what I saw. I know what I seen, and there's gonna be evidence of you guys tearing these places down, because they were there before. There's gonna be some type of land property. If you go to the records, what do you call that at the county, the county recording office or something like that, where you do stuff with deeds and stuff like that, they should have something on record about that, the whole stuff that took place, about the house being sold and then tore down, where a big tree was at on Lombard in Beaverton, Oregon. And then the other place that they tore down by El Monica was an abandoned house because there was a bunch of riffraff in it. The allegedly Darnell Ross was saying something about the police or the judge telling him to keep fighting for that property. So if he owns that property, oh man, I should go and light that mug up. I remember this dude that lived off Todd Avenue in Washington. I know he was gang stalking me now. I remember a story and I had said something about me lighting his and it was a Caucasian American European man at that, and I was not playing. I do not care about no racist stuff. Trust me. If you wrong me, you deserve to get something karma back to your ass, whether it be spiritually or physically. And physically doesn't mean necessarily I have to come and damage your property. It could mean physically I go and hold you accountable through the legal system. We not over here. We ain't scared of no racist people. You can call these all the n words and bad words you want to, baby. That do not mean a jack thing to me. I only care about what you do. You can call me all kind of names. I can overlook that. But if you come at me and you start trying to make stuff hard for me and like interfering with my life, my well being, and especially because I have a little son, that's when we don't have problems.